Hey guys, it is cold, and right now I am going to show you how to turn this into something like this, which does not look great on the video camera setting, but I will throw pictures in of the finished product. At the end of the video. Okay, first things first, I haven't been wearing gloves. So I'm going to put the gloves on. Definitely saves your skin a lot of staining. If you guys have me on Train Life, I upload a lot more pictures and daily stuff there than I do on here. Not that I don't upload a lot of stuff here, but whatever. Okay, the first thing I do before I even put any clear coat on it is I take this dark earth cromlech weathering powder, and that kind of gives it the just real dingy, dirty around the edges. I don't really put it anywhere else. And I take it and jab directly in, and it leaves a buildup sort of on the tip of the brush. And I don't stroke with it. I haven't clear coated or anything, so I don't do strokes like I'm brushing, but I dab directly on the edge like that, just wherever I want it, and that kind of breaks it, packs it on there enough for the clear coating to be able to take an effect and not wash it off. It'll stay on there. So I just keep dabbing in there when I need to, going over some spots. I make it higher on the edges because the wheels are down there. So I'm just dotting that on. And I won't bore you guys. I'll go ahead and jab this on because it's really just that simple, all the way across. And I'll turn the camera back on when I get finished with that part. So see you in a Alright, I'm just about done putting the dark earth powder on in here. And the reason I started early is to show just the random pattern of that along the bottom. Some I didn't even put on there, and some right there, and just the slightest blow will get any excess off, and then you will be able to take Krylon clear coat. I use the matte finish, but they have all kinds. It's not too glossy, but then again it's not super flat, and I just coat it, and instead of having a hair dryer, I just use the space heater. One, because it's cold down here, and two, because it doesn't blow super hard. I found out that with a hair dryer, if you do it, it'll blow so hard that the clear coating will ball up like little droplets of water. It really doesn't take that long to get dry. As you can see, that's dry already, and now that's coming off. Second thing that I do is, once again, with the dark earth, and that is I take the excess that I've got here on the paper underneath and just go over everything as if I'm painting it on, and that just evens out all the smudges and gives it a little bit of a dingier effect. It's real easy to take off if you go too dark. Real easy to even out. Doesn't take long either. So just go over that on each little panel. And in nature, no one is sitting there painting the dirt onto a train car, so randomness is really what you want. Imperfections are perfection when it comes to this sort of thing. So, just as random as you can get to kind of even out everything that's on there. And now we've got this. Still doesn't look all that great on camera, but you get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and clear coat it again right here off camera. Just a quick spritz. Let it dry over here. And I'm not going to add graffiti to this side, but basically just for black graffiti is one of these, and it goes on real well after the clear coat is on and the powder. Then the last thing I do as far as the body goes is Krylon brick dust. It's just a real rust dust looking color. Dab in and just once again give it a real light coat, and that takes the real harsh dark off of it a little bit. Once again, I just randomly apply it. And now before I clear coat again, I know it seems like a lot of clear coating, but really not that bad. I take a super tiny, brittle, messed up brush, and I apply dots with this, I don't even know what it is, test rose? I don't know, testors, rusty looking paint, kind of like that. Dab here at the paper, kind of get a lot of it off, and then I'm just going to randomly poke it, and wherever I poke it, that's where a rust would be, and then I take that and run down. So I've got that. I don't even know if it's showing up on the camera or not. I'm going to run down and just randomly apply that all over the car. And when I mean randomly, I mean don't even look at where you're doing it, just and then slide down. Some of them you won't have to give a slide to. It'll just appear as a little rough spot that's just forming. The other ones, just take it and run with it. It's up to you how much you put. On these cars I'm choosing not to overdo them like I've done with a lot of my other ones. So just a little bit of rust will do for me on here. It doesn't even have to go on all the panels. Sometimes I'll put it down here in the corner and then just branch out from it. You really don't want a whole lot on here so it doesn't ball up and run. You want to have enough to make it look spotchy when you pat down. And then run. Do one more on this panel and run. And it's up to you if you want to go back over with a little bit of dark earth. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just helps kind of matte the rust down a little bit. Still makes it visible. And so, as for now, the body's done. Gonna go ahead and give it one more coating of clear coat. And while I do that, show you here. I'm gonna clear coat it. I'm gonna clear coat the whole body, and then I'm going to go back to the trucks and wheels and overspray them to where almost it just keeps it wet. Then we'll go back over here, and with the orange rust Cronlec, there's other powders, I don't care what you use, I'm not trying to make product placement here or whatever, but this is just what I use. I go back into the wheels with a full thing, double dip, and dust over them. The way that this plastic is, if you clear coat the dust that's on the trucks, it takes it right off for some reason. So I clear coat it with the rust, and it stays on permanent. And as you can see, that makes a world of difference. And like I said, it's up to you how rusty you want to make them. This is just kind of prototypical of the collar and of about how much. And I'd say that's about it. I would not go back and clear coat the wheels just because they have dried with the clear coat. And as you can see, it's still a little bit wet there in the creases. I'll dry it off real fast and let you take a look. There you go. It's a finished car. That's a good view. Finished all the way around. Did graffiti on that side. And that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments or suggestions or anything, feel free to post them below. You can subscribe to the channel. You can like this, dislike it. Up to you. And thanks and take care. Alright, here's the finished product outside. This is the ungraffitied side. This is the side I weathered on camera. And then the side that has the matty graffiti. You can see the wheels are orange rust there. And there's the graffiti. That's pretty much it. Alright guys, take care.